Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, welcome to a conversation on the Book of Mark. We're jumping into week 2 and larger crew this week.
Mm-hmm.
Larger crew.
Well, you two weren't here. It was just the 3 of us last week. Me and Kim and Rachel. We held
That's
down
right.
the fort.
Where were you last week?
Up behind the counter.
I was working.
No,
He
man.
was working.
Like
I was working.
everyone's behind the counter
We were.
last week.
I'm sorry I missed it.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
You're getting
No,
that
yeah.
patch put on your head.
Yeah, I don't want to
He
talk about
is
his
very
past.
excited about his patch.
How was Christmas for everybody?
Feel
The
like-
same as a normal day.
Yeah,
That's right.
kind of how it was for us too.
I got socks.
You got docs?
No, socks?
Oh, I'm like, docs. That's pretty cool.
New
No.
pants, right?
Oh, yeah. Me and my friend gifted each other the same exact pair of pants. So that was fun.
That's pretty funny.
And I was actually really
That's
happy about
amazing.
it.
That's
I
actually
know,
amazing.
like literally, because we had tried them on at the same time, and then they just didn't have either of our sizes, and then we got each other the same pair of pants.
Planned?
No, it was an
Pants.
accident.
That's
Oh,
great.
planned. I thought you said plants.
Whoa,
Pants!
No, I was like, not plants. Pants.
No, pants.
No. That was recorded.
Rich, what did you get?
Explain it.
What did you get for Christmas?
A lot of coffee stuff.
Hoodie?
No hoodie. Oh, I did get a hoodie for Christmas. It's just a hoodie for a Mineragua. No, got a lot of coffee things.
You got a hoodie can cozy.
And then I got a corgi shaped cutting board. So that's fun.
cute.
That's cute.
Aw. How many corgis do you have?
Just one.
Jeez.
Now
I
two.
didn't know if it was like a cat lady kind of thing, but like with corgis, because I know corgi people have like a lot of corgis sometimes, like the queen. Like R.I.P.
Like everybody's, corgi addiction is real. Kim.
Mhm.
Correct.
It's real, Kim.
I know.
That's a sticker.
Corgi addiction.
Corgi addiction is real.
Mhm.
What did you get for Christmas?
I got a pair of shoes, which I'm
And?
really excited about,
He's waiting
and
for
a
one thing.
voice transformer.
And
I got a tree made out of wood.
And
I don't want to talk about it. Are you talking about the
Wait,
other
what
thing?
is it?
What is? What
You
is
got
it?
a coat.
Oh,
I don't know where you were going.
I know.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
Yes, I got a coat, which Greg has taken credit for.
Yeah, Shane works.
Wait, what? Did you not have a coat before?
I had a
Oh,
coat.
she had
It
a
was really bad.
Oh,
It was
Kim
it
came
was
in late.
unbleed from salt, and then it had
It was Swiss
holes
cheese coat.
in
Oh.
the pocket, which I mean I could have thrown. It got really bad, before I got garbage.
Is this
Look
No,
and
this one-
smells
oh.
like Swiss cheese.
It does smell like Swiss cheese. Somebody would have said that, right? Walking around smelling like Swiss cheese. It's bad enough that I had holes in my pocket, but I'm also smelling.
All the cheeses.
Oh, we were talking about being the smelly kid
You
yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be the smelly
Yeah.
kid.
You don't know until it's too late.
Oh.
And like the bravery that it takes for somebody else to tell you.
Yeah, and some people, they just never know.
Stop! He keeps making me feel like I'm the smelly kid.
You're not the smelly
It's
kid.
making me really
I thought you said
paranoid.
you were gonna tell her.
Stop! This isn't a funny game to play. I don't
You
want
are
to
not
do
the
it.
smelly kid. You're
Okay.
So I got this voice transformer thing. I haven't played
What
with
does
it
that
yet,
mean?
but it's gonna give you sing into it, and then I could have harmonies of my own voice added,
Oh.
and it was weird stuff. I haven't played with it.
Cool.
Is it, like, what aisle in the store does it
It's
get?
at the Guitar Center store.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, if it's in the
Like a
toddler
roll
aisle.
on.
It was not a toddler toy.
No.
It's a real deal thing, but it's intimidating.
So is this like going to be part of your American Idol audition?
No, I don't think so. But it's fun. It's probably like
I-
home.
I would love, like, if there was one thing that I could, I mean, you know that this is my leadership style, but if I could require something for each of us to go and audition for American Idol, would be so much. That would be fun.
I've been.
Wouldn't that be
Sounds
good?
like part of like the
Oh my
hazing process
word.
of
Yeah,
like
that
initiation.
sounds awful.
If you look closely in the crowd singing part of the season they did San Francisco.
You were there?
Mm-hmm. I was there.
Oh boy, how
Wouldn't
long
that be
did you
fun?
wait in line?
We
Yeah.
sang. We built this city.
We could sing it
I
now.
wanna hear.
Yeah.
We could start now.
Why don't we start with a New Kids song?
My cousin went to it, but we haven't
No, we're not doing that. Not here.
new kids.
What did you get?
I got the hand warmer things that you put on your bike. That's I like that a lot.
nice.
That is
Mhm.
I can't wait for you to crash with that.
Yeah, because you can't get your hand out quick.
No,
and
you're
it's just-
Oh,
Oh
I mean,
no!
if you're gonna break your collarbone, you may as well just break your collarbone.
Like really go for it.
yeah.
I've thought about getting those a couple times, and every time I'm like, what happens?
They're not as confining as you get used to it. I like them.
Go like this. You can't
Yeah.
go like this.
Okay, well, if I'm like flying over my handlebars,
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
Because
necessarily.
you have
you-
to practice.
Usually, what I found
You
is
should practice falling.
a bike crash
Which is
is much
accurate.
slower than you think.
Did you get anything good?
I got the most pretentious coffee cups.
Oh,
Ever.
nice.
Ooh.
I got
what does this mean?
hipster coffee to go, the cork thing glass.
Oh yeah. The,
What?
What is that
King
called?
cup. You got King cup. Yeah, mine are double walled glass. They look like a diamond, and then the inside there's the holds the coffee, and they're only like 5 ounce. So then you just
5
Yes,
ounce.
but what makes them special?
A little sip.
What makes them special?
Kelsey, we found out that Kelsey is trying to like figure out what to tell people to get me for Christmas, and we found out that you just have to get me something that makes me feel like I'm better than other people.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll appreciate.
You
that.
actually don't need a gift for that. You're fine.
You're good.
I'm pretty sure you have the gift.
I
You
am
got the
the
gift.
gift.
Yes, you got
Wow.
the gift.
Oh.
When
Didn't
Niall
mean that
draws
wrong.
your face, that can be your thing. I am the gift.
So I got those.
I am
That was
the
really
gift.
cool. I'm so bad at remembering. I'm not a
Christmas
gifts person.
getting people gifts.
I remember what I got people, but I don't remember. I remember those cups because I used them this morning, and I'm sure Kelsey got me other stuff. But I
And
don't
Kelsey,
remember all
and
of
Kelsey,
it.
as a gifts person, loves to hear. I don't even remember what you gave.
Yeah, we've worked through it.
It goes over well the first time. I forgot to get you something, and I have no idea what you got.
I got her an Apple Watch Ultra, and I
Oh,
got
nice
her
work.
this thing that goes over your bathtub while you're taking a bath, so she can like have a book. Or a
Oh,
candle.
That's
nice. Yeah.
I'm okay gift
All
giver.
right, so
I got the hoodie.
court TV, eating on the ground, and taking a bath. These are all things that will be in hell. for me.
I will.
Oh, I was like,
Taking a
what?
bath.
Sitting on the ground. I'm such a floor person. I
love
literally
it.
sit on the ground.
I do
all the
too.
Bath
time.
is one of the
love
most
it.
disgusting things in the entire world. I will.
I
would
shower
never-
like either
I
before
do have
or
children,
after.
so-
Like I plan it as a
You don't like to
then
make
I'm
Greg
gonna
stew?
soak.
No.
Yeah, I get that.
This water's already not the right temperature. It's so
That
good.
makes me angry. I want it to be so hot. It needs to be hot.
Do you not like hot tubs then? Because like it's just
Well,
like a big
hot tub, but a hot tub's going to stay the same temperature.
And it's circulating.
yeah, it's
yeah with a bunch
using
of
a big
strangers.
screen to pull the
What?
stranger.
It's a
out.
big old like. There's no soap in that even
Yeah.
with a bunch of strangers.
There's chlorine.
Yeah, it kills.
Yeah, the reason that a hot tub is burning your eyes is because it has to burn everything else.
Where's the
I don't like
beatballs?
hot tubs.
I'm
I
not
had
a
belly
huge hot
button
tub
fuzz
fan.
before I got in here.
Ah,
Oh,
gross.
no.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Clog and filters.
So, Mark,
Okay, we can do that. We can make the bridge.
I just thought we were a short time left.
You know
so
who
I
else
thought
didn't like hot tubs? Mark.
Mark.
Oh.
Mark wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
But Jesus liked to be baptized.
Is that sign language? Or is
I
that
don't
human
know.
video sign
Different
language?
Mark, like a real life Mark. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, real life Mark. But I was like, I don't know who this
It
is.
was a weird moment.
Right, so the goal of Mark
Yeah.
is to not just to tell people who Jesus is, but to open up the process to understanding who Jesus is. And so Mark is written with like hyper intention to go, all right, so step number one is you see God, the prophet reappearing, the voice of God reappearing. John the Baptist is like we just got done. It's so cool that we just finished Judges, but like the new judge could have been John. Like here's the new prophet calling people to repent, to ask for forgiveness for their sins, and but John doesn't go, all right, we did it. I'm the one. I will lead the battle. But he says, someone greater is coming to me. This is the thing is everything is going to change. And Jesus is baptized. God speaks and says, this is my son who is well pleased. And we talked about the illustration and the picture of water. And so that's like this base foundation. But then now the rest of chapter 1, we continue. So talk about it. What is?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. You're right.
No.
Oh boy.
The rest, I did do a lot of research on it, but my brain feels, I don't know,
Well,
we
so
have fully emptied our brains this morning.
the thing that immediately is just, it's so like perception immediately was, this guy's different.
Yeah.
That Jesus had this guy has authority that the religious authorities don't have, authority over sickness and illness and demon possession. I would love to, like, I like uncomfortable rooms, and I think a very uncomfortable room is when Jesus is scolding the demon and saying,
Yeah.
you know, the demon is going, "What do you want with me, head spin?" And then
That's gonna look good.
I'm enjoying that we're filming all this today.
and then so like there's like, I'm sure because these are recounted in all the Gospels, like I'm sure that the disciples who were just called are going, well, this isn't what I expected.
Yeah. Well, and even when the disciples were called, like I think we talked about this a little bit last week, was we just talked about how this community was smaller than what we think of population being, and people knew who Jesus was, or at least heard of him. He wasn't brand new to the scene. This is the place he grew up.
Yep.
And then when he goes and he calls the disciples, and over again, the way Mark talks, he uses like urgency almost in his language, like immediately and urgently.
Yep.
And like the disciples, when Jesus said, "Follow me," they just stopped what they were doing and left their jobs and went to follow Jesus. They, made sure their dad was okay, and then they left him.
I don't know. I feel like Dad was going, "Hey, you guys."
Well, there were other workers, something, and then they left and followed Jesus. And like, I feel like, yeah, there's definitely this. I mean, if a friend of mine, if somebody I knew in my community suddenly came in and was like, "Come with me," I don't know if I'd quickly follow
Kim would
them.
say, "Okay."
Kim would come with me.
I got nothing to lose at this
We
point.
didn't go off together though, so but like Jesus does, like his authority is, I don't know, in this being known place, and then coming in with authority to call the disciples, and then going into the temple and reading with authority like a prophet, and then immediately proving his authority by casting out the demon. I don't even remember what was after casting out the demon. I think there's another thing that happens.
Well, I think it's so easy to come with a Western mindset to this, is that being set apart, being different in our culture is like, it's like an expectation. Like that's like part of what's really important for every person, is to stand out, to be
But like, I have some authority issues, and so, but like, when you think of it as this suffering servant coming in, but also having authority and being who Jesus is, it changes the perspective for me a little bit.
Yeah. And the people in this moment, the people that are under Mark's feet, that's part of this whole narrative, they had serious authority issues as well.
Yeah, because over and over again, when they, like in the writing, when Mark talks about the scribes or the religious authorities, it's never in a positive light. No. It's never happy, joyful.
The religious authorities, the Roman authorities, everything is. And so for Jesus, part of his being set apart is that this is a person who speaks with authority, and then in the same tone, the same breath, is that he is helping the least. He's delivering. The people that culturally, again, demon possession or physical illness would have been signs of separation or failure from God. And so Jesus to go, let me show you what's happening spiritually by what happens physically, is that Jesus is this deliverer.
Yeah, I mean, even in this chapter, because I was trying to remember what happened next, like the last thing was the cleansing of a leper, who was somebody who wasn't welcome in the community, had to be separate, and Jesus, with authority and all of that, he still went, and when he asked for help, he healed him, he made him clean. So I like that.
Yeah, and the thing, again, Mark's purpose is to walk us in the process of understanding who Jesus is. God said that this is my son who I'm well pleased with. And then all of a sudden the people start declaring, their voices come out. This guy is different. He speaks with authority. He's different than the religious authorities. And he's meeting needs.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's cool. I like it.
We did it.
It's great.
It didn't record.
I don't know what's happening.
You have a great poker face.